Good morning, my beautiful lovelies. How are things? It is July 13th and it's Monday. Hooray, hooray. So I'm going to add something to today's daily devotional. I cleaned. And when I clean, I sometimes discover things that I've had all along, and sometimes I discover new things. And my neighbor's cat has come to visit. Sarah, you're interrupting, sweetie. Okay, so today's theme is mindfulness is about love and loving life. When you cultivate this love, it gives you clarity and compassion for life, and your actions happen in accordance with that. Mindfulness is a way of life. It's not just a thing you do. It's not just a thing you do because it's cool. Mindfulness is all about loving your life and loving yourself and trusting yourself. And when you cultivate that energy, things happen in your life. Beautiful things happen. This is Sarah. This is our neighbor's cat. She's not belong to us, but she comes to visit all of the time, and she's a little bit of she's a little affectionate. She's purring and kneading my hand. So mindfulness is about love and loving life. And when you cultivate that, you get clarity, you get compassion, you get awareness of what is in your life that you want to keep, things that are healthy for you, things that are good for you, relationships that are good for you, and also people that maybe you need to let go. They might be good people, but they might not be healthy for you and healthy for your life. So Sarah, stop. This is going to be an interesting video. Okay, so the other thing I did is I pulled the Sacred Rebels book because there's some cards that I didn't, that I didn't get to. She's just everywhere. And I wanted to pull a card today, and today's card is 28, Collaborative Dreaming. I just love that, Collaborative Dreaming. And that is number 28, so I'm going to read from the book. And it says, your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself, but for a new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life. Even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of loving creativity, working to heal hearts of the world. The hearts are a win-win situation that benefit the individual and the collective. You are being asked to honor your growing desire to create a conscious, like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is heart-inspired. The heart wants to love and be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others and find ways to live and let live, simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You are asked to bear the rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along a creative path. I like that. You know, collaborative dreaming, I'm really kind of excited that card came up because I have a project I'm working on and I'm very excited about it, but it's going to mean that I will have to creatively collaborate with others. And I'm really excited about that because that's one of the purposes for this channel. That's one of the purposes for this YouTube channel, is to bring daily devotions into your life to help you realize you are not alone, that you are a spiritual being with consciousness in a world that needs people to wake up and realize that we are not alone and that we don't have to do this all by ourselves, that we are part of something bigger. And it's important that we know that We all need to be mindful. We all need to take a moment before we speak. We all need to take a moment before we act and treat our fellow brothers and sisters with respect and kindness and love and care. And there's a lot of mindfulness is like this trendy thing instead of it being a way of being. You know, I was looking up some old manuscript stuff that I'd written a long time ago. And it's like this common thing that I talked about forever, way back a long time ago, which is we need community. We need each other. And the most introverted, shy, socially anxious person still needs communities. You still need to know that somebody's got your back, that you're loved, that you're cared for. And spirituality doesn't follow the guidelines of religion. Spirituality is not a religion. It's a way of being. And people who finally get that are some amazing, joyful people to be around. They are inspiring, they are enlightening, they are joyful, not all the time. They're real, and they're gritty, and they're often some of the most real, authentic people you've met because they're spiritual. They recognize the ups and downs and ins and outs and whites and blacks and shades of gray of life, and they're real about it. They take joy in the small things. They take joy in the big things. And when they have a bad day, they're real about having a bad day. That's what spirituality is. It's not a religion. It's a way of living your life with awareness and mindfulness and collaborative dreaming. When you have an idea and you trust your fellow man to lift you up and help you be successful in that dream. And that's what we're all here for. We're here to help each other grow and become more of who we're meant to be. We all have a blueprint, and that blueprint guides us, but we still have choice. You can toss the blueprint in the garbage can if you want. You can absolutely do that. You can say, I don't like my life, I'm going to do it totally different. Or are you following your blueprint? Is that the question? But we always have choice, and that's a big lesson. And there are many branches to every choice. And we build that in our tree. We build that into our blueprint. Okay, I'm going to read from Celtic Devotional. I weave the cincture of protection from the 9 powers of 9 flowers. Beauty of rose, triumph of daffodil, loyalty of honeysuckle, simplicity of primrose, majesty of iris, humility of violet, radiance of crocus, luminance of lily, innocence of daisy, 9 powers of 9 flowers about me this day. And then I'm also going to read, I smore my soul with the care of the soulsmith, shape of life, shape of love, shape of light. Be upon all beings in quest for peace, both now and then in times to come. Time is a ball of yarn the cat got hold of. What you think is a linear line isn't. It's all over the place. Time coexists with other time. Time tomorrow is like time yesterday, and yet we're all here right now. So treasure your moments, live in today, leave yesterday behind you, and don't worry about tomorrow. Live in today. Be present in your life. Show up for yourself every day. It's important. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be.